Hello everyone, welcome back. This video is the second week of the pantry challenge, January 13th till January the 19th. We are starting off with Monday's dinner, simply chicken, tomato sauce and frozen spinach I had left in the freezer, with spaghetti. Did not film the end results, but it was delicious. And now the next day, breakfast. We are grabbing a pack of oatmeal from my pantry for some homemade granola. First add the oatmeal to the bowl. Then chop up some nuts you have on hand. It could be walnuts or peanuts. I happen to have almonds who needed to be used up. Add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, a pinch of salt, 3 tablespoons of honey or any kind of sweetener you like, and then use a oil, any kind you have on hand. Usually I use coconut oil, but I have none at the moment, so I will be using olive oil. About 3 tablespoons. You can adjust as you go. If it's too dry, add some more honey and oil. Stir well, pour out on a baking tray. Bake for about 15 to 20 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius. This is how it looks like. Let it cool off completely and store in a glass jar for up to 2 weeks. And this was today's breakfast. And now I'm shopping my pantry for ingredients for tonight's dinner. Hi Charlie. Tonight's dinner is chili with rice. Add salt and pepper, a chopped onion, bell pepper, taco seasoning, garlic powder, chili powder to a pot with minced meat. I drained the beans and the corn and added to the pot. Also a can of diced tomatoes. Also I'll be adding a can of water for some more liquids. I let this simmer for about an hour. This is the result. And here we are on Wednesday morning, the 14th. Breakfast, bacon and scrambled eggs. I'm making coffee for my husband. And this is this morning's breakfast. Slice of bread with eggs and bacon. Bacon. I'm getting potatoes out of the pantry for dinner. Hi Charlie. Always a happy boy. Cooked potatoes with white beans in tomato sauce. And pork belly. I always cut them in half. They fry up easy this way. Forgot to film the end result again. And here we are, yet another day. And today I only filmed dinner because I don't film all lunches and breakfast because I repeat a lot. Today's Today for dinner I made focaccia dough. It's the same as my bread dough. Greasing a baking tray, flatten out the dough, dimple it with your fingers and add olive oil on top and top it with spices and herbs or whatever you want. Topping ours with cherry tomatoes, Italian herbs, salt and pepper, rosemary and Parmesan cheese. And I added some mozzarella later. Bake on 225 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. And this is the result. And to this I made breaded chicken. I marinated cut up chicken breasts with olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, paprika powder. I added some homemade breadcrumbs and fry in oil till the chicken is done and golden brown. I made a salad on a side. Comfy, easy meal. And now we're here the next morning. Today we'll be having for breakfast pancakes and scrambled eggs with blueberry smoothie. I still have a big bag left in the freezer. Who needs to be used up? I went to the store today and buy a few items. Tomorrow is my 40th birthday and I needed some items for cheesecake and tonight's dinner. I'm cutting up leftover chicken breast, bell pepper, and I will be making chicken curry with rice. Also add an onion. All in a pot with some olive oil or some other grease you have on hand. Adding in some garlic powder, some black pepper, some curry powder, and some salt. I bought a package at the store. It was €1, so I want to try it. It's a mix for the chicken curry. I'm adding it in right now. You just have to add 300 milliliters of water. Let this simmer for about 20 minutes. Now, kitties in my kitchen, they're always hungry. Hi, Charlie. And here is a fun project I did with my daughter. Last week I made some bonbons and my daughter really liked them and wanted to make them again. So here she is helping making a second batch. Here she is smoothing out the edges. And here is the end results. They look good, but they tasted even better. Family friend of ours was on vacation in Switzerland and they brought back some souvenirs. Some nice Swiss chocolates, a nice chocolate bar with hazelnuts, some Swiss cheese. I love Swiss cheese. Another chocolate bar, a milk chocolate bar, a nice card. So pretty. And I really love this. He bought me a cowbell. I love it. I'm hanging it in the kitchen. It's so pretty. And for my husband, a pack of coffee beans from Switzerland. It was so nice of him. Next morning, January the 18th, my birthday, I went to the store very early and I bought some items for this day. I wanted to make it easy for myself today. So I bought some gluten-free bread. I needed some eggs. I bought some bacon and this vanilla cake mix that's gluten-free. I want to make cupcakes for breakfast. And here you see me making it. I add the package to the bowl and it needs 5 eggs. It's a lot of eggs, but we will see what the end result is. I think I need to add some butter now, like 150 grams of butter. I've got this butter came out of the freezer so I can grate it so it incorporates easily in the batter. In mine I will be adding some blueberries. They need to be used up and I love blueberry muffins of cupcakes. I'll be making 6 gluten-free for now and the remaining batter I will be storing up in the fridge so I can use it up later in the week. And I'll be using the same bowl because yeah, it saves some dishes, and I'll be making another batch of cupcake batter but with gluten for the rest of the family. I also bought a cake mix for this. I just wanted to make my life a little bit easier today. And I'll be adding some chocolate chips in this batter. Adding some more chocolate chips on top. You can never have enough chocolate chips. I'll be frying up some bacon that goes along with the cupcakes for breakfast, and some eggs. Be making some coffee and tea. I'm adding some hot water to my teapot. I will cover my teapot with a tea cap I got from my husband. One of the presents I got from my husband. I really love it. It's something I really wanted. And this is the end result. This was our breakfast on my birthday. It was a really yummy breakfast. I love it. I got some beautiful tulips for my daughter. Nothing screams spring more than a beautiful vase of tulips. and I got another bouquet of flowers, really pretty. I really love flowers. They brighten up your room. This is the cheesecake I made with some canned cherries on top, and I didn't have to make dinner this day. My husband was making burgers for us. So this is the next morning: pancakes, scrambled eggs, bacon, and for tonight's dinner. Today is Sunday the 19th. I am making some pizza dough. And bread dough. I made a big batch so I can use it for a pizza and also make bread with it. Let it rise. This is the bread dough that is risen. I'll be baking it in the oven now for about 30 minutes on 225 degrees Celsius. And this is the end result. I always put butter on top so the crust doesn't stay as hard as it is. It softens it up. Here I'm slicing up the bread. And here I'm making tonight's pizza. End results. Thanks for watching.